All right, welcome back. Here we are, third day of working on our castles. So last time we drew our walls, we added our doors, and we talked about how to put a moat around it and how you could turn this moat into about anything like a ball pit or a pit of lava or anything like that. So today we're going to talk about what's going to happen up here at the top part of your castle. The first thing you want to do is figure out what's going to go along the top edge of your castle for protection from anybody that's invading. Okay, traditionally, they would have had large blocks up here. And I'm going to make the center block by adding 3 vertical lines. Okay, now to make this look like it's three-dimensional, I'm going to use those 2 vanishing points again. I'm going to use this vanishing point for the top of this side of the block and then get rid of anything I don't want there. And use the other vanishing point for the other side of the block. And now it looks like I have a 3-dimensional block at the top. And then I could continue to do that all the way down both sides. If you decide to do the blocks, what you want to do is very lightly go along your ruler here so that you know the angle of all the rest of the top of those blocks. Then leaving a little space, come in here and start one of your block sides and then darken in the top. And again, those blocks are going to look like they're getting smaller as they get closer to your vanishing point. And you'll do that all the way down the wall. Now, we need to make them look like they've got 2 sides though. So that's where the other vanishing point comes in. You're going to stretch your ruler all the way across. Make sure it's always lined up with your vanishing point. And you're going to add an extra edge to each of your blocks to make them look 3-dimensional. And again, you would do that all the way down your wall. Now, you don't have to do the blocks. You could come up with your own thing. You could have barbed wire across the block top. You could draw spikes. But whatever you do across here, you want the top of all of those things to line up with your vanishing point. So I would do the same thing I did on the other side. I would put a little light diagonal line there that goes to my vanishing point and use that to figure out how tall anything I'm putting along this edge needs to be to make it look like it's going to your vanishing point. Okay? And I'll let you use your imagination to figure out exactly what you want to do up there. Another thing we're going to put along the top part are our towers. And again, there's a couple ways you can do towers. The easiest way is to make a cylindrical tower. And again, right there, you start with your 2 vertical lines. Now, a cylindrical tower needs to look like it's curved. So you want to add curved lines to connect and make that cylinder. After that, you can decide how to end the top. It could be that cone shape. You could put some windows in here. You could add some more curved lines and some blocks. You could get a little fancier with it. And you could add other edges and make your tower taller and continue to go until you've decided that you've got the look you want for your creation. You'd even add a little doorways here. Okay? The other way you can make a tower is exactly the way we did our blocks. You start with your 3 vertical lines. And you use your vanishing points to put the tops on. And you notice mine are going to go right off the top of my page. And that is absolutely fine if what you're drawing goes off the top of your page. And if I want to continue the look of having the blocks, having the stone, again, I'm just going to keep using my vanishing point. All the diagonal lines you're going to make for this assignment are always going to use one of those vanishing points. And again, you could add windows, you could add doorways. It's up to you. So those are a couple of ideas of how to do towers. And that gives you the top part of your castle. When you're done with that, then we're going to come back in the next video and talk about how to finish what's outside of your castle.